Welcome to Comfort Habit number 2. This is my final thoughts and final part of Roe vs. Wade and the clusterfuck that was the presidential debate last night. Be sure to leave that off the title. And also, this video is not for kids. Alright, I spoke my piece. And I can't remotely play devil's advocate because, like I said, I am 1,000% pro-choice for women. I think women have the right to choose how their bodies are going to be used, how their life expectancy is to be played out. And I talked about some very strong positions, and I put down a lot of women, and I touched on some racial shit, and I said racist words that I'm going to be held accountable for at some point, at some time. But the racist words are used by society. So, if you're going to condemn me, then you should probably condemn yourself too. Because everybody has been called a racial slur. And if you haven't, you have been blessed. Forgive the background. I'm going to have to wrap this up because I'm about to get angry now. When it comes down to this thing, I have nieces. My nieces have kids. Well, one niece has kids. 2 daughters. So I'm pretty sure she'll probably stand behind me when we say that Roe v. Wade needs to stay on the books. A lot of y'all who don't have daughters, if you're not a girl dad, then you probably can't relate. Well, I'm not a girl dad. I'm not a dad at all. But I'm an honest man. And honestly, speaking as a man, if I was a woman, I wouldn't want anybody to tell me, one, I decided to be a rape victim. This is the only reason why I'm a strong believer that Roe vs. Wade needs to stay where it is. I'm a man. I'm not a woman. I'm not a rapist. But I'm telling you, as a man who has sisters, who love women, there may be a possibility that I may be blessed with a daughter one day. It's a far stretch. It's a pipe dream. I may be blessed with 3 daughters one day. And one of my daughters may be a victim. Because you can't protect them all the time from everybody at all times. You can't trust everybody. But you can't live in a world of fear. So what do? I'm imploring all of you women to be against any woman who votes for Roe v. Wade to be taken off the law books. Because let me explain this to you. As any victim can be, you don't know when your number to be a victim is going to happen. You don't know that. You don't know if you're never going to be a victim. And if you are never going to be a victim, then you thank God every day or whatever belief you have. Because there are statistics out here. Every 1 in 20 women knows someone, has been someone, or will know someone that has been raped or sexually assaulted. And some of those rapes and sexual assaults lead to pregnancy. Why would any woman on this goddamn planet believe that getting rid of Roe versus Wade is a good idea? Oh, yeah, it hasn't happened to me yet. Oh, yeah, I'm a hideously deformed woman, so no one's going to touch me. You don't know what anybody is thinking when they see you. I know when people see me, they're like, oh, here's that half-breed again. Here's that mutt. Hey, chief. These are things I've experienced. I've never raped anybody. I have no intention of raping anybody. Sexual assault ain't just rape. Just so that y'all know. I used to think it was just rape until I started taking these classes for police science and criminal justice. Sexual assault is more than just sexual penetration of a woman's vaginal area. Sexual assault is groping. Sexual assault is yanking a woman's pants or skirt down or up. I've seen a lot of those videos on porn sites where they don't have sex with the women, but they violate them by this being a woman running up to them and snatching their pants down in public. Totally violating. That's sexual assault. Sexual assault is a really thin line. Whether y'all like it or not, it is a very thin line. Now, sexual harassment is not sexual assault. Sexual harassment is not as punishable, except for in the corporate world, as it is in the streets. If I see a hot, sexy woman walk by and I go, I'm not really going to go to jail for it. And if she tries to press charges, they'll probably laugh her ass right out the court. Like, you're suing him for whistling at you. Well, technically, whistling isn't a crime. Now you have to prove that he also whistled at you. He could have just been whistling Dixie for all they care. But sexual assault also has to be proven. But sexual assault is one of the reasons why a lot of women don't come forward. Because there are some women out here who lie and ruin it for the women who are the victims. But let me ask you women who are about to look at this woman that they're putting into the office, who's about my age. She's actually a year older. What do you do when the shoe's on the other foot? What do you do when it's your daughter, your granddaughter, your cousin, your niece, your best friend, her daughter, her granddaughter? What do you do? Is this when you go back and look? Because, oh, now I signed the bill, so now that this happened to somebody I know, now I have to go and look at this? No, you should have been looking at that from the fucking jump. Someone's always going to be a victim. It's no fun of me saying that, but it's the truth. Someone's always going to be a victim. Whether it's a sexual assault, a rape, or just an all-out assault, someone is going to be a victim. I've been jumped before. I'm a job. So you have to ask yourself now, and I need you women to do this. You have to ask yourself, what if it's me? What if I'm the victim? What if I'm the victim that is raped and gets pregnant, and now Roe Vs Wade is no longer on the table? Who's going to defend my right to not carry my rapist baby? So now I'm a rape victim. I'm the rape victim. I'm 6 to 8 months pregnant because Roe Vs Wade made me keep this baby when y'all took it off the table. So I didn't want to have a baby. Maybe I wanted to live my life and just be a regular woman and not have to deal with the conformities of living my life, of breaking down to the norms and say, well, I don't want to have children. Maybe I just want to be a woman and don't have children. There's no wrong with that. I just want to have a good life and be happy. And maybe I don't want children because I don't want to raise children. Maybe I don't really need children. Maybe I know how my situation was growing up and I decided there's no way in hell I'm having a baby. But I was walking home in my beautiful black dress. Oh! Over the head. Boom, boom. But I couldn't get an abortion because you assholes decided, hey, bitch, you don't have the choice. Roe vs. Wade was removed from the Supreme Court ruling. So guess what, bitch? You're going to carry some asshole's baby who raped you. Are you women not paying attention to what this video is doing? Because if you guys are going to let this shit stand, it's your life. It's your body. It's your choice. You want to do that? You want to get stuck because the Supreme Court taking a nominee who is female and could care two shits if... Hold on. Let me make this right. Let me get the body style right. Hold on. So I gotta get my little boobs up here. Because I'm a man, so I don't really have boobs. So, alright. Maybe this example might set y'all straight for those who are against Roe versus Wade. Now, walking down the street, I'm a pretty young lady. I'm sexually assaulted. But because of Roe versus Wade, I'm still a pretty lady. But now, well, my boobs have gotten bigger. And so has my belly. Because some asshole decided to take it amongst himself to beat me within inches of my life, rape me, impregnate me, and my government, my city, my state decided, hey, you're just another stupid bitch that got raped. So, we're not going to let you get rid of the baby that this asshole put inside you, and your life has to change. Because even though you didn't want to have the baby, some Supreme Court asshole who's female, who's pro-life but not pro-choice for women, who's also a woman, decided, hey, we're going to take this shit off the book because all of these other motherfuckers decided, hey, we ain't thinking about the flip side of, people who's using this shit as an abortion. I'm not saying that. I am against using abortion as birth control. Fuck that. You want birth control? Or be abstinence. Keep your legs closed. Don't have sex with everybody without making them wear these. A big dick and a good lick does not be, I need to go to the clinic tomorrow and get a birth control pill. They also have the Plan B. It's over the counter. You can buy it now. You want birth control? That's what birth control is. But Roe vs. Wade is a distinctive law. It was put in place to give women the right to choose what to do with their body. And any woman who will stand there, watch this video. I did my best. I'm sorry if I've offended anybody. I am not a woman. I will never have big boobs. I will never be pregnant. But I'm more than likely not going to be a rape victim either. No. It's not going to happen to me because I'm a man. But if I go to prison, it's a high possibility I can be raped. I won't get pregnant. I might get some other disease. But it's a high possibility. But out in the streets, in the normal streets, women don't go around raping men. That I know of. At least not here in Virginia. If that has happened, I haven't read about it. I haven't heard about it on the news. I'm not going to say that women can't go around raping men. But for the most part, I haven't happened and have no clue if it ever has. But for the flip side, that men have raped women. Men have impregnated women. And if you think for a second that you can't be the victim of that shit because you're signing that shit in the law, you're right. You might not be the victim of that shit. But somebody you know, somebody that they know, somebody who is a female could be the victim of a rape, and you're going to take Roe v. Wade off the table so that they can't get an abortion, so that they don't have to carry a living reminder of how their life was supposed to go great until some asshole with a dick decided, hey, boom, pregnant. Come on, people. Leave Roe v. Wade alone. Any woman who supports taking Roe v. Wade off the books, may God have mercy on your soul if it happens to somebody you know, if it happens to you, if it happens to your child, if it happens to your grandchild, if it happens to your mother, if it happens to your aunt, if it happens to your cousin, if it happens to any female in your life, and they're in a city now, or a state now where, guess what? You helped sign their death warrant because, oh, well, they couldn't get an abortion. Maybe she was a lesbian. Maybe she didn't want kids. Maybe she wanted to just live her life and decide, I don't want to have kids. Many women are against having kids, and there's nothing wrong with that. Hell, many men are against having kids. More men are against having kids than you think. But when a woman goes, oh, well, I'm pregnant, now the man has two choices. Pay for an abortion or step up. Most of us don't really get that option because the woman's going to have the baby and you're fucked, so you're going to have to step up. But just think about the rape victims. See, I'm all about keeping Roe v. Wade because of rape victims. Because they didn't get a choice. No woman on earth will ever ask to be raped. Okay, maybe a porn star in a porn fetish film, but that's her job. She's in a porn fetish film. Some people do have rape fantasies. Those people may need to have their moral clocks twisted back, but for the most part, it's a porn star's job. But in real life, nobody, not woman, not little girl, not teenager, says, I'm going to walk outside in this tight ass shirt with a blinking light sign that says, rape me on the front and rape me on the back, saying, hit it from the back. No one does that shit. So if you're against Roe v. Wade and you're female, you may have a problem. Fight to keep Roe v. Wade because you never know when your ass will be the victim. Be seeing you.